सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवन्तु मे सदा सिद्धिर्भवन्तु मे सदा सिद्धिर्भवन्तु मे सदा।
Welcome you all from the core of our arts to the Gyanmanthan of Gyanmanthan School. It's an exquisite day, isn't it? Luckily, our parents are also with us today. Yes, Jack. Why don't we introduce our parents to the audience? So my father, Mr. Wilson, has a special liking of antiques and has a huge collection of the same. Every new purchase of an antique fills him with happiness.
He is on a constant mission to collect artifacts around the world. Which excites him the most is the history related to the organs. organs and making of artifacts. Still, come on, let's go and ask father to tell us something more about passion of collecting antiques.
Daddy, can you please tell us about your hobby and passion of mastering of artifacts and antiques?
My child, why don't you ask this from your mommy? She also plays an important role in encouraging me and enhance my hobby.
My dear children, you know it very well that your daddy is an ardent collector of antiques. Every year he purchases several artifacts and spends a lot. I'm happy because this gives immense happiness to your daddy. Hence, I clean those artifacts daily with a soft brush. Your dad's only rescue from his hectic schedule is the sound sleep at night. He's blessed to sleep the moment he gets into his bed. What he enjoys the most is his expedition in his dream world. Every night he sleeps with one artifact near his bed, and his dream world takes him right to the time or place where the particular object really originated and existed for a long time. Indeed, that's the best part of our day.
$13.7 billion years ago, it all began with an explosion. Everything, including time, was born in the split of a second.
Clocks have been with us since the dawn of ancient human civilization, and ever since then, we always strive to improve them, make them more portable, reliable, and easier to produce.
Let's take a look at the following list of timekeeping devices that have served people from ancient times to the modern age. These devices have been used throughout history to keep track of time.
Sundial clock. This is the oldest type of clock. The sundial clock, also called a sun clock. They were first used around 3500 BC, about 5500 years ago. Sundials use the sun to tell the time. The shadow of the sun points to a number on a circular disk that shows you the time. In the big picture above, on the right hand side, the shadow created by the sun points to 9, so it's 9 o'clock.
Stonehenge was built between 3100 and 1550 BC, about 8 miles north of Salisbury, England. It was meant to align with the sun at the summer and winter solstice. It is a huge circular group of erect stones. Stonehenge was the most probably important prehistoric monument in the whole of Britain.
Water clocks were made of two containers, one higher than the other. Water travelled from the higher container to the lower container through a tube connecting the two containers. It has marks showing the water level, and the marks told the time.
Water clock worked better than sundials because they told the time at night as well as during the day. They were also more accurate than sundials.
The earliest mention of the candle clock comes from a Chinese poem written in 520 AD. According to the poem, the graduated candle with a major rate of burn was a means of determining the time at night. Similar candles were used in Japan until the early 10th century.
From the 15th century onwards, eyeglasses were used primarily to tell time while at sea today. Today, eyeglasses are ornamental and commonly used as decor in home offices.
Eyeglasses were the first dependable, reusable, reasonably accurate, and easily constructed time measurement devices.
After 6 years' work, a Buddhist monk by the name of Suzong completes a great tower, some 30 feet high, which is designed to reveal the movement of the stars and the hours of the day. Figure pop out of door and strike bell to signify the hours.
Practical clock is driven by a pendulum. It was developed by Christian Huygens around 1656. By 1600, the pendulum clock also had a minute hand. One problem with pendulum clocks was that it stopped running after a while and had to be restarted.
Quartz is a type of crystal that looks like glass. When apply voltage or electricity and pressure, quartz crystal vibrates or oscillates at a constant frequency or rate.
The first digital watch which debuted in 1972 was the Pulsar manufactured by Hamilton Watch Company. In 1982, a Pulsar watch was released which could store 24 digits, making it most likely the first watch with user programmable memory or memory bank watch.
Latest smartwatches have more general functionality closer to smartphones, including mobile apps, mobile operating system, and Wi-Fi Bluetooth connectivity. Some models, called watch phones, have secular functionality like making calls.
So, do you know what time it is?
Good morning. It seems you're not happy. Is there something wrong?
Good morning. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, Jill. You are absolutely right. Yes, yesterday I chose to sleep with a wooden clock made of ebony that has pure silver hands, and it belongs to the era when clocks were a piece of show and pride. the clock. Good morning, my dear Sebastian. Long time no see. How have you been doing?
Good morning, my dear friend. I'm absolutely fine. But if I'm not wrong, you don't look fine. Is there any problem, dear? Can I be of any help to you?
You guessed it right, my dear friend. Yesterday I chose to sleep with a wooden clock and as usual transported the whole journey of the clock but could not find the origin of this clock.
Hey, don't be depressed. Look what I have bought for you from the US, a book titled Key to Happiness. I came here to gift you this book. You know, I purchased this from the Goldilocks antique shop. And read this book and I'm sure you will get the answers to all your questions.
Jack, Jill, where are you?
Yes, Daddy, I'm in the kitchen with my mommy. What happened?
Come here, my dear children, and sit beside me. Are you aware that your room's lights, fans, television are switched on with nobody in the room? I wonder how out of idleness you escaped switching off the electrical appliances. You very well know about the global warming, which is a great threat and concern for all of us. We all should conserve energy.
Sorry, Daddy.
Well, let me tell you about the story of Tom.
Hey, it's Tom. What's up? Nothing much. Yeah, feeling dull and flat. How have you been? It has been so long. Would really like to plan a get together with you guys. Let's hang out. Yeah, definitely. We should hang out soon. Let's catch up in the evening. What about my place? It would be great if you all can make it. Gonna be a lot of fun. Let's call our friends and brief our plan. We shall be there at 5:30 in the evening. I get going. See you in the evening. Bye. I'm too excited to meet you guys. See you all. Bye.
Hey guys, let's shake and shout.
I'm so happy to meet you guys after a long time.
Yes, we are happy to meet you.
Let's shake and dance.
Yeah, let's dance. Come on, everybody, put the music back on. Here's a friend and I don't know what it is. Where did this other friend? Let's unplug the television. No one is watching. Music is already playing in the background.
Yes, Rajan guys, you see, we can still use natural light. It's not that dark.
Oh no, the lights went off. The fan is slowing down. Oh no, it stopped. The room is becoming warm. Feeling so uncomfortable. Tomorrow we are having online class and let Jill give a test.
Let's study together as we cannot play the music and enjoy. Let's not waste our time.
How can we study properly in a dark room? Oh no, my laptop won't power up. How can I assess my study material?
Friends, our daily life is dependent on electricity. Fossil fuels are the largest sources of energy for electricity generation. But fossil fuels are the limited natural sources of energy.
Oh no, what will happen if all the natural resources are used up? How can we survive without the electricity? Use alternative sources of energy, which is renewable sources of energy. What do you mean by renewable sources of energy? And what are solar energy, hydroelectric energy and wind energy?
Sunlight, water, air and soil are available in abundance in nature. These can be renewed easily once they are used. Henceforth, they are called renewable resources.
We should save energy, always switch off lights, fans and other electrical appliances when not in use.
Yes, Joy, if fossil fuels are consumed in excess, they will deplete very quickly. Yes, Joy, if fossil fuels are consumed in excess, they will deplete very quickly.
The energy possessed by the wind is wind energy and it is used to run windmills which generate electricity.
The energy that we get from the sun in the form of heat and light
It's called solar energy. As we know, plants use this energy to prepare their food. Solar energy can also be used to generate heat or electrical energy, which in turn can be used to operate devices such as the solar cooker, solar heater, and so on.
Yes, right. Non-renewable sources of energy like fossil fuels are depleting fast. We really need to conserve energy. We need to save our environment and earth.
Thank God the power is restored. Oh no, the TV is still switched on. Let me switch off the TV. Now I'm on the right track. I will change my day-to-day behavior to conserve energy.
Sorry, Daddy. Good to know about fossil fuels.
Good night, my dear. So which artifact are you going to take with yourself tonight? I'm going to sleep with this book. Wow, that's a great idea. I can see the excitement of this new artifact.
Other world opens when the real world sleeps, the world that is fondly known as the dream world. I strongly feel that the dream world is the mirror image of the real world, and the only thing that varies is the vision to view the world. Dreams give us freedom to imagine, explore, jump, fly, dive, scream, shout, dance, love, as much as we desire to, whereas the real world may refrain us from doing so. Dream is not something that you get when you sleep. It is something that doesn't let you sleep until you get it. Dream big, start small, act now. If you can't stop thinking about it, don't stop working for it. All your dreams can come true if you have courage to pursue them.
Even though I live a good life, I'm not happy.
Even we are not happy, Samuel.
Is there anything that we could help? We would be glad to help you.
Thank you, that would be great. Oh, you are so kind and compassionate. Is there anything that I can help you?
We are not happy, and that has become our greatest cause of concern.
A splendid mansion with plenty of servants would make me happy. There is nothing more that I would want.
A big farm with lots of harvest would make me happy.
I want to be the richest person.
That is fine. If these things will give you happiness, you deserve it in every respect for helping a poor, helpless person like me. Go home and each of you shall find exactly what you have wished for.
I'm tired of owning a mansion and supervising my servant to taking proper care of the mansion.
It is difficult to plow the field and sow the seeds time to time.
I am not able to maintain the wealth and the treasure I have. Please tell us how we can once more be happy.
Well, it is all in your hands. See, when each of you made your wish and it was granted, you were happy. However, happiness never lasts without a very important thing, contentment. Earlier, since you were happy but never really satisfied, misery overcome and you became sad again. Only if you learn to be satisfied, you can truly enjoy the bliss of happiness.
Sometimes small thing can bring a big change. Sometimes to have truth essence of everything. Just we want to close our eyes. Thank you.
Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, then it comes right back to you. Oh, it's just like a magic penny. Hold on tight and you won't get any. Let it, spend it, give it away, then it comes right back to you. Happiness is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Happiness is something if you give it away, then it comes right back to you. It's just like a magic penny. Hold on tight and you won't get back to you.
A hug is something if you give it away, you give it away, you give it away. A hug is something if you give it away, then it comes right back to you. Oh, it's just like a magic penny. Hold on tight and you won't get any. Lend it, spend it, give it away, then it comes right back to you. Happiness is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away.
Happiness song. Happiness is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Happiness is something if you give it away, then it's come right back to you.
Hug is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. A hug is something if you give it away, then it comes right back to you. It's just like a magic penny. Hold on tight and you won't get any. Lend it, mind it, give it away, give it away. Then it comes right back to you.
Happiness is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Happiness is something if you give it away, then it comes right back to you. It's just like a magic penny. Hold on tight and won't get any. Spend it, give it away, then it comes right back to you. Smile like something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Smile is something if you give it away, then it comes right back to you. It's just like a magic penny. Hold on tight and won't get any. Spend it, give it away, then it comes right back to you. Something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, then it comes right back to you. It's just like a magic penny. Hold on tight and won't get any. Spend it, give it away, then it comes right back to you. Then it comes right back to you. Then it comes right back to you.
Seems you are quite happy. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, all. Good morning. Seems you are quite happy. Happiness spreads over your face.
Yes, I am. You know, I got the key to my happiness. I actually got answers to certain questions I was looking for and felt really satisfied on getting answers to them. I realized what my dreams meant. Dreams are only the manifestation of the information that I add with the spice of my excitement and imagination. Key to happiness is to enjoy the present moment without thinking the past or without worrying about the future. Future is unknown, that is why it leads to excitement.
Now I understand. Every human seeks happiness but forgets to live each moment.
It is the scene of a class where a teacher enters with balloons in her hand. She wants to demonstrate something to her class.
Happy morning, my dear students. How are you all?
Happy morning, ma'am. We are fine.
Wow, ma'am, you have so many colorful balloons. Is there something special?
Yes, today we are going to do a special activity.
I'm really excited for this.
I like balloons so much. They make me so happy.
Oh, is it so? Let me tell you what are we going to do now.
After saying this, she hands over one balloon to each student.
Here you go, Abhyan. Here you go, Kartik. Here you go, Jahan. And here you go, Kian. So, children, since all of you have got one balloon, write your name over it.
This is my balloon now. See, I have written my name.
Yes, even I have written my name. Have you all written your name on it? Good. Now give these balloons back to me.
Mom, but this is my balloon.
No, dear, it is your balloon. But right now, I want all these balloons back. There is a surprise for you all.
Give it, Jahan. We will enjoy doing the activity. Do not be a spoil sport, Jahan.
After taking all the balloons, the teacher puts the balloons in an empty room. She then tells the children to go into the room.
Listen, children. I have put all the balloons in the room. You all have 2 minutes. You have to go inside and find your balloon. The balloon with your name written on it.
Everyone enters the room excitedly and hurriedly. They start finding their own balloon. So, there was chaos and everyone was frantically looking for their balloon, but no one could find their own balloon.
Get aside. Let me find my balloon.
Why are you pushing me to find the balloon?
Ah, why did you hit me? I'm looking for my balloon. Why are you all screaming and fighting?
Time got over and nobody could find their balloons. Then the teacher came in and asked everyone to be quiet and listen to her.
Hello, children. I want everyone to listen. Be quiet for a while and do not cry, Jahan. Now, you all go back again to the room and just collect a random balloon and read the name written on it and hand it over the child whose name is written on the balloon.
Everyone did the same, and within a minute, everyone got their own balloon, and they were happy.
Oh, I finally got my balloon.
Even I got. Thank you so much, Avyan.
Lost and I would never get it. I felt so happy in giving balloon to Jahan.
Yes, we feel happy when we give it to someone. When you all were looking for your own happiness, you did not care about other people. But the moment you started giving balloons to other people, eventually you got your own as well, and this made you happy.
The students learned an important lesson that day. They were happy and came to know that they can create their own happiness by spreading it among others. This story is a great metaphor for life. This is what happens to us. We constantly look for happiness, not knowing where it is, and we never realize that it is within us all along.
Happiness lies within ourselves, within our desire to help others and to make others happy. When you will give their happiness, pretty soon you will get your own happiness. And this is what the life is.
I am very happy.
Logic takes you from A to B, but imagination takes you everywhere. A reader lives a million lives before dying. The man who never reads lives only one.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that.
We dance for laughter, we dance for tears, we dance for madness, we dance for fears, we dance for hopes, we dance for screams, We are the dancers. We create the dreams. Dance makes me happy.
Happiness is a thing which makes people smile. When everyone smiles, I get happiness.
If we could say it in words, there would be no reason to paint. The world always seems brighter when you have just made something that wasn't before. Painting makes me happy.
All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. No matter what people think of you, you always keep singing your own song. Singing makes me happy.
Yeah, it's a six. Life is like cricket. Take infinite wickets and face the pace to win the race. Happiness is the secret to all beauty. There is no beauty without happiness. Playing cricket gives me happiness.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Once a great man whispered, "Feeling thankful and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it." Today, I take opportunity to put all my gratitude into words. First of all, I extend my most sincere thanks to the Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success. I wish to thank our Managing Trustee Shri Jairaj Thakkar, Trustee Shri Sujay Jairaj and the Board of Trustees for their unstinted support and encouragement all times. I would also like to thank our principal, Miss Anupama Singh, who is the constant support, and this transition would not have been easy for any one of us, but your leadership and positive attitude have helped pull us through. Thank you for all your continuous support, guidance, motivation, and above all, the faith in us. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by our coordinators, Ms. Shraddha Raval, for the cultural support, and the team which is all over looking to us. They are very proactive and dedicated teachers who are well versed in their job. I would also like to thank the people who worked behind the scene to make this event happen. Our admin team, our CCA teachers, IT team and the editing team for their support. Finally, I would like to thank the parents and our budding rock stars who made this event joyful with their impressive performances. Your days of hard work were evident in your acts. You make us proud. Thank you so much.
To this our school we are proud to belong, and its praise we sing loud and clear. For here we learn what is right, what is true, and strive to live free from all fear. And as we grow, we'll be healthy and strong, and the future we'll face with hope. We'll grow in courage and gain in knowledge. It says our motto is strength supreme. We'll work with fervor and bring great honor to Gyanmanthan Nursery School. To our dear school we'll be loyal and true. Keep the rules both in work and play, and to the world we will give of our best all through the year, through every day, and with each other united in love. For our teachers' respect we'll share. We'll grow in courage and gain in knowledge, which says our motto is strength supreme. We'll work with fervor and bring great honor to Gyanmanthan Nursery School.